We are live, Rishabh.
Okay, so I think we are live now. So, hello
Yeah,
everyone. Today with us Saurav, and he's first of all, I want to congratulate many congratulations to Saurav. He got placed in UST, and now he is with us to tell me about himself and his about journey. So first
yeah,
off, I want to introduce yourself and tell me about yourself and a little bit about your company.
yeah, sure. So thank you so much, Rishabh, and yeah, we work together for a project also, and thank you so much, 360 at DGTIFG for this opportunity to express my feeling in front of them. So let's talk about myself first of all. So I had started my professional journey nearly 3.5 years ago. I have done remote work for agencies, consulted for startups, and collaborated with many talented people. One of the people is Rishabh also. And for both business and consumer use. Okay, so we developed some product for both business and consumer use since 3.6 years ago. I start my journey. So uh, solving business problem with a new era of learning, that is through intelligence, becoming my passion, and therefore I'm enjoying my current role, like what I have right now, and where I'm working, even the UST as well. So it was like a very good experience with the UST. So let's talk about the UST Global also. So UST Global is an IT MNC company which helps the world best companies to succeed through their transformation. UST Global headquarter is situated in California, and it has almost around 79 branches and cover almost around 25 countries, and giving a very best solution in the IT field to various companies. Like currently, I'm working for a project for Intel, and like it's a very good one. Like soon I will get to know more about that, my project detail and all this, and I will start working on it. So this is my journey, guys, and this is my company where I'm currently working. So this is what I am, and I'm working there as a developer, software engineer. Especially my work role is like to develop the data model, to models, and to evaluate that model also. The most important thing I have to do is like to understand the business, and then we have to also deal with some of the client as well to provide them how we are going to use with the use case and all these things. So this is my role. uh, yeah, this is.
Okay, Saurav. Uh,
Yeah.
and what about your interview experiences? Like how many interview you have gone through and attended prior and now you got placed. So basically, how many interview you had gone through?
So almost around, I had given a 8 or 9 interview. Okay, one of the one interview is like for intern also I applied for. So like I did not see, guys. I just want to tell, like Rishabh, it's something I started my course. The course in the 360 I had completed in March, end of the March. After that, I look for many job portals like Naukri, LinkedIn, and parallelly 360 also giving me the opportunity, like they are conducting mock interviews. I had already given the two mock interviews, and I also talked with the higher administrator person, like Nitin Mishra, actually, to actually he guide me the career, like how to do and all these things. So if we talk about its overall journey, like I also do it for myself also. I was searching for various job opportunity and look for the various portal like Naukri, LinkedIn, as I mentioned. Almost I had gone through many of the portal like Times Job, Sign, Quicker, Talent.com. So I register myself, my resume, I updated resume over there. Like every day I'm trying to delete my resume and update my resume, and like trying to update my profile over there regularly. So what I get to know, like in initial time I did not get response, even in initial time to just posting my like just applying for any job. It's take almost around 10 to 15 minutes for a one job application, to fill the one job application on Naukri. So it will take time in initial time, and even in return I'm not getting much response also. But parallelly I was like doing consistently. I am giving almost around 1 to 2 hours regularly for this. You can say it's a kind of 30 to 40 job I applied regularly on Naukri, and even on LinkedIn also, like consistently 4 or 5 job I had applied on LinkedIn daily regularly. After 10 to 15 days I get to get some response from them. Starting 10 to 15 days I did not get. I was like doing, but I was not getting any response. Like maybe my resume did not get shortlisted, that's why I'm not getting. Or even may the person is like reviewing my resume, or reviewing my profile, or seeing like how consistent this is. So maybe I don't know what the algorithm they are using, but I just keep doing that, and then suddenly I get response from the Naukri, especially from the Naukri. Okay, so I get responses like regularly, alternative days. I get a call from Naukri, some companies, and even from I get a call from Naukri.com. There is some recruiter. She called me, and she told me about some company, and I just apply over there as well, and I get shortlisted for that particular post also, like a particular job post also. Technical round is still pending. I'm the pipeline for them. So like I'm still waiting when I'm getting that interviews and all this thing. So this how my interview journey started in the month of April, initial of the April, and yeah, I just working over there. Yeah, this is Rishabh.
Yeah. This time getting a job is little bit hard also.
Yeah,
This
exactly.
time
This
getting,
way
it's a pandemic time, so getting a job,
it is.
getting even not job, even getting a call, it's very important that you are getting a call, that is more important. You are going through the interview and the process, those things.
Yeah,
So yeah,
exactly.
it's harder this time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but actually, we were also want to know that actually how you select the companies where you are going to. If you are going to apply to any company, then how you are going to select that it is suitable for me to go through that and join it, like that.
I
Is it
did.
any criteria that you also go through that you need to select this company like that to apply?
See, I did not like go with the specific, but
Hello.
I just believe. Yeah, yeah. Am I audible? Am I audible, Rishabh?
Yeah, yes, sir. Yeah.
Yeah. So see,
Yes,
what
yes.
the thing is. Okay, okay. What the thing is like, I did not select any company. I was parallelly working, like posting my resume to each and every company which has requirement of data scientist or machine learning engineer kind of things. So I parallelly like just posting my resume over every company. But I just saw one thing, and this is common for every company. I believe the company who will provide me the better career and the better opportunity to build my career, so I will choose such company. And I found UST Global will provide me such career, because as much as I know, I'm new here, but still as much as I know about the UST Global, it's like a great what they are doing in the IT transformation, and how they are enrolling for the environment, and for the different kind of things, and all the things. Like it's not only about the IT solution, it's all about also like how they treat the employee, what are the benefits for the employee, what are the advantages they are doing. So that's I come up with that, yeah, this is the right choice for me at this time. So that's why I choose UST Global.
And what about your educational background? What you did?
Seriously, I could say like I had I'm a like math physics math science student, non-bio. And after that I was doing PCA from IGNOU. It's an open one, so it's a kind of a week. But I had also did a DOEC A level from IET Delhi, and like parallelly I was enrolled for many online courses, like bootcamp course, cold steel bootcamp course for Node.js. Parallelly I also work on Panasonic Career X for data science professional course. and for 360 also DGTIMG for data science and Python machine learning. So parallelly, I was like doing some online courses that actually give me a great knowledge. But if you talk about the certification, so I have a certification of IBM also, like a Python for IBM, and for 360 Digit IMG, Panasonic Career X, and BCA graduate degree, and I have one diploma degree that is of a DOEC A level, which is actually conducted by IIT Delhi. So these are my educational background. That's all.
And did you also work earlier with any other MNCs?
Yeah, I had a professional background. Like I had worked for many companies, and if you like talk about my professional life, so it would be like I had started my professional journey in like near about, as I mentioned in the starting also, I had started my journey near about 3.5 year ago. My first company was Competent Software Private Limited, where I assigned as a process associate. So it's a non IT job. So it was my first job, and you can say the time duration at that time, like I was in the second year of my BCA. So I started my professional journey as sooner as possible for me at that time. So yeah, the first company is Competent Software Private Limited, and I assigned there as a process associate. And then after I actually I was so much interested in the IT sector. So I at that time I also know about the web developing part and all these things. So I joined Sinks Energy Private Limited as a web developer. So like initially I was a junior web developer over there, but after a year, like after 6 months and all these things, they just saw something in me, and I also become an employee of the month at that time. And so like they promoted me for the senior web developer, and I was working there. But at a certain time in 2019, actually my skill get limited over there. It's a kind of thing like I want to learn more about it, but I did not get it. So I looking for the another job, and finally I found Connection Global Private Limited. So this is my last job, and believe me, I learned a lot of things from the Connection. It is there I actually you can say I actually work there as a business analyst, IT business analyst. I actually look forward all about their marketing stuff, analyze their marketing stuff, also develop some templates for the email, and develop websites for them, and also I strategize their marketing, online marketing. I conducted their online webinar as well. I actually lead that for that. So this is my professional journey,
That's
what I
great.
did, and this is my goal. Yeah.
Yeah, it's great journey. Uh,
Yeah.
to be a non-background to non-technical to being technical. But what the thing you motivated that you are came to the non-technical to technical?
uh, like motivated is kind of thing, you know. My journey start with like since when I was my childhood, I love to develop some gadgets. I very much enroll for gadgets, like in childhood I build some of the small robots also, and like the wired robots and all these things, and I did that, and in 10th in standard I also tried to build an electric motor at that time. So unable to do that because I don't have much resources for this to build that. Later on, I also learn about the data science and machine learning. Then I get to know we can create robots and cool models and cool gadgets also, which can perform like a human, or maybe like a superhuman who does not exist in this era. So that's actually attract me a lot, like a machine learning, and becoming like a IT guy, because I had seen like Bill Gates is the richest person at some certain time. Then after like
Yeah,
Amazon,
it's even now too much rich.
exactly. So like in IT sector, everything is going to be enhanced day by day. Industrial sector is still like a core of it, but in IT sector, you can consider like they are transforming the people life. We are now, at that time when I was born, and when I was child, near about 7 to 8 years, I don't use phone at that time. I don't have the such smart gadget. But now it's something like I used to be with that. If at all I don't have phone, it seems to be like it's impossible to live. So it actually transformed the life. So we can say like every time technology makes think like and I'm much curious about the questions also, like how the things are going, how we are capturing the things, how we are like the current project in the ML I was working, like capturing the human behavior, like currently I am in front of the camera, so I am feeling drowsiness or not, so that can be also tracked. So these kind of things actually attract me, and the news, the gadgets or technology news help me a lot for this. So yeah, that's why that attract me a lot, and I choose the IT field.
Yeah, that's good. Like everyone have this some dream in
Yeah,
at
exactly.
childhood that he need to be a tech,
Yeah, yeah,
to
exactly,
play with
exactly,
gadget, how to create. Yeah, in our childhood we play with gadget and thought that how to going to work. And the movies
exactly.
are also most
Yeah,
motivators like
it's it's
Transformer, Iron Man, so those movies.
mostly
And
the
if we
Marvel
think that those
movies.
things are also going to be, yeah. And now the world is going to also change like that. Some of the things are being well, like as now Tesla is
Yeah,
working on
yeah.
these things, self-driving cars
SpaceX,
like that. So
the
yeah, so
SpaceX.
world is going to change.
Exactly, exactly, Rishu.
SpaceX, and even people are working on this for the people who are not even to able to walk. So for those people, AI will help them to walk, to talk, like that things. So things are being involved, and we need to go ahead. But let's talk about our your job journey. We are going to ahead from this.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
basically, how did you prepare for job? What are the
See,
things you had focused?
yeah. So, like in various way, I prepared like some of the things like I can share with you. First of all, I joined the 360 Digital NG for data science and AI course in last year, and then like usually I discussed with the classmate about the topics if I have any doubts. Like many of the classmates, they are my friends, and we usually connect through Gmeet or Zoom, and we discuss about the topic. Let's discuss. Actually, we decide like let's have 3 or 4 topics, and we will find a random question on it and work on it. Like if we have a classifier technique in a supervised learning technique, so let's select that classifier techniques and find out some solution, or you can also raise some questions, something like that. We prepare in this way. We all do that every weekend, or like alternative weekend we do that. And the most important thing that actually seriously helped me for getting this job, and this is like preparing myself according to the JD given on the various platform, especially from LinkedIn and from Naukri. Especially I seriously I recommend you also and every people like go with the Naukri and LinkedIn. Don't just go with any other like portal. I also enroll for that at that time because I was hungry for the job at that time. So that's why I'm like swim everywhere. So I recommend you to go with Naukri and LinkedIn because they are responding very good, especially the Naukri one. So I usually go with the Naukri, like the post, the JD, job description of every job. So there I find like these are the my strongest or strength technique, and these are I did not know about this. So I used to work on the according to the JD, like the skill which they mention in the JD. If I don't have, so I used to build it for myself. So I start learning those things. I start consulting with the mentors. I start consulting with the project mate and the classmate. Then I used to uh, learn all these things, and finally like finding news on the data science or AI, that is also much important. As for example, if we talk about the last week when I opened my Twitter, like regularly I open my Twitter account. So in the last week, I had seen on the Twitter that TensorFlow introduces a new library called TensorFlow Decision Forest. Okay, so before that, it was not a decision forest in the TensorFlow. We are using the normal decision tree for this, but TensorFlow introduces this to, which actually help to train and interpret the tree-based model. So these kind of news makes me feel like, oh, come on, we are updating also with the new technologies and all these things. Like mostly people used 3.7 or 3.8 Python, but we have a 3.9 version as well. Like what are the changes in that? Like in an NLP, if we talk about in an NLP, if we talk about like a Spacey 2.0 and Spacey 3.0, so what is the difference between that? So that's updation should be aware from it. Like every time they have a latest technology, every time, even in 2018, the BERT model introduced. So we have to familiar with those things, like how they are doing. I was also working like on a Stenja model. So it will provide, like it will develop a BioBERT model also. So I used to learn many things every time. Like every day, I think every pupil is going to develop some research paper on a particular subject, on a particular use case. So go for it. Like as much as you go and learn, that make you interest also, and that make you knowledgeable also. In data science field, you have to research. You have to know how to research the thing, how to get the resources. Okay, currently we have a lots of resources. Before that, I think how the people manage in 2012 and 2014, there are very lack of resources on the internet, but currently we have YouTube as a very good technique where we can learn also, and the Wikipedia, all, and there are various blog also platform where you can get lots of information. So that these are the major four technique what I use. One is like 360, another discuss with the doubts with the mentors, with the classmate, project mate, and like prepare myself for the JD, and the final one is like news update in the field of machine learning and AI. So
yeah. So basically, the mean that we do not rely on the only the courses. We need to be updated.
exactly, no, and it's not to rely. Like if you do the courses also and do the assignments, I don't think so it's enough. There are a lot more. Even when I get I told you like
Every
seven
time
or
things
eight,
are being involved.
yeah, 7 or 8 company I applied. They are given me some assignments also, and assignments are like a really a big problems. It is not related to the assignments also. It seems to be like a real project, real life projects were there. So we need to develop that. They are not asking me to develop it from the scratch to the deployment. They are asking me what the method we are using for. If at all we know how to use that, if we crack that assignment and we find some solution, if we solve that business problem, then yeah, then they will think about you. Okay, so we have to do that, and this will come after reading many blogs, many latest technology, and solving many problems. I also used to solve many Kaggle problems, which is actually solved, but I do it for like just researching on it and finding that question and solving it myself. So that's how you guys can do, like actually me do.
That's good.
Yeah,
Like being self-dependent in each field is good thing. We need to keep
yeah.
focus on ourselves to improve ourselves. Okay, so it is any point that you had decided, you had feel that you are confident to apply the job, or you learn the things and after that you start applying, then learn, then applying. It's the process, or you had decided any at point that it is a point that I need to apply, and till now I had studied all these things.
See, see, I'm saying little. I am answering this in a technical way. We know about the ANN technique or a neural network. So what they do, like randomly they choose some points and give some weight and provide some learning rate, and then we will come up with some solution. Then it compare with the real or actual value. So if at all it finds some error, then the back propagation go. Then they actually provide some weight. So this how I also train myself. This is the way I train myself. I go with the interview, I learn from the interviewee also. I ask the interview directly, just share me like what should I improve in myself, because they will give me the real feedback. Sometimes they give me, sometimes they send us like a general uh, question like, sort of, you need to just learn much deeper and deeper. This is their feedback. But that how I can do, like I every go back and look for my past, what the error I did, I actually solve it. I actually give some learning rate, how it come, like just research on that particular thing and come up with the solution. That's how I build myself, and I trained myself. It's just a training process, and ultimately I achieve some of the
Yeah.
accuracy or F1 score. Yeah,
Basically, we need to apply back propagation.
every time. Yeah, that is the key factor, man. That is the key factor to for the success.
Mm. Just need to learn and go through the interview again. Need to learn, focus on the weak points.
Yeah,
This should be the our
yeah.
map.
That's why I told you to work on the JD. If you start working on the JD, then you will know like what are the skill required for yourself. If at all the skill is like this is your strength, so focus on that also. And what is you did not have such a skill, so work on it and improve yourself for this. So that's how you will improve, guys.
Okay, so did you also get any projects and you worked on it?
Yeah, I had worked on various projects, which is given by the Innodatics INC. Like, let's talk about only data science and AI project. I almost done. If we talk about my web developing part, so I almost done 20 plus website. I developed 20 plus websites. So
Oh,
let it be like that. So let's talk about the ML and AI projects. So yeah, I had developed NLP project, and it is all about like a legal document extraction, like where we are going to extract some legal entities, and legal entities in such a way like organization name, the articles, the law, the date of the contract between like a contact person, and all kind of things we can extract. And also if the document contain 3000 or 5000 words, so summarizing is very effective and a very meaningful way in a very short term. So this is the NLP project where I have worked. And another project is like a chatbot, which is a questioning answering system. Uh, here we here we solve the problem of a student who just want to ask a questions like a question related to the machine learning topics or the AI concepts. So we provide them like a quick answer. Like a chatbot is there, they will
mm,
raise a questions in that particular chatbot, and they will provide you the relevant answer related to that question. So this what the chatbot what I developed. And there is another online on stream attendance system. It's a automatically attendance system. In every fraction of second, it marks the attendance if the person is in front of the camera or a webcam. uh, if at all he is not present there, so it will detect like he is not present, so it will mark like absent over there. So this is what I develop in the computer vision. And also I'm working on a behavior analysis online classes where we can actually judge what I mentioned earlier also, where we can actually track the person is feeling drowsiness or not, or sleepy or not. So yeah, this is the project I majorly work on it. Yeah. And currently the this project is going on behavior analysis.
yeah, and it's great journey to on the project also. You did an LP
Yeah,
project, you automated the machine learning questionnaire, also you automated the attendance system. Yeah, these are the cool stuffs you did, I think.
yeah, it's still
And
I must say like
and what about your
yeah, it's still one thing I just tell
is it you did
like
any internship also?
sorry.
Okay, okay, continue.
Okay, I'm just saying like there is only one thing like I miss like as I told you, like I also use some latest technology to make them automation. But the word you use the automation, so this is like I really honor to work with the people who actually work on this particular things and the projects made. Believe me, without them I think I will be like very confused. They actually guide me really a right way to work on it, like how to do that, the use the latest thing, because we find a very few resources if we talk about the latest technologies and all these things. So we have a very few resources, not the complete resources. So it's very hard, and seriously, that's credit goes to the mentors and the project mate. And seriously, okay, now next question. I'm sorry to interrupt you at that time, so you can proceed with the next question, Rishabh.
No problem, no problem. So I was asking about the, did you did any internship,
I
any
did
internship
intern.
program?
I did internship program from Innodatic INC only, where I actually worked with the many talented people. One of the talented people is you also, and learn a lot from them. And yeah, so I work only one internship in the data science field with Innodatic INC.
And what about our 360 days MP? How here the people help you to get the job?
Yeah, so first of all, seriously, thank you so much, Saurav sir and Barani sir, for being my mentor. Like 360 helped me a lot for this success, especially the mentors, Saurav sir and Barani sir, and also Akhilesh sir is there from Panasonic Career X, who actually always willing to help me, and I always connect with him for some future guidance and like a career path kind of thing. And yeah, 360 helped me in the way like course topics what they have in their courses, the topic are very updated, and the way they teach us make me more comfortable to understand those topics. And the assignment given by the 360 are really good and really updated one. It's not like you can find it on the Google easily. So if at all we can find it assignments on the Google, so it seems to be like just copy and paste, but they are updated version of assignments, and actually we have to use our mind to solve this. And if we don't know about the concept, then it's very difficult to solve this assignment. So yeah, that is the way also they help me. And they also conducted some mock interview for interview preparation, so that also helped me a lot. So this how 360 helped me.
Yeah, yeah. In the modern world, it's really important us to know about the real problem and work on the assignments so that we can
Exactly.
be more familiar. Because getting any jobs, you need to solve an assignment. Before an assignment, if you solve the assignment, then they will going to talk next. So that would be the
Exactly.
first round, I think. And what are the extra skill you had required apart
See,
from this?
extra skill, I just must say it's a communication skill. Everybody should have this. Like it does not belongs to a domain like IT domain or HR or industrialized or anybody. Like communication is must. If at all you are not communicate well, it seems to be like you are not like if you develop some model and if you are not able to make some people understood about it, so it's very difficult, and it's very like a kind of thing like you cannot use it. So communication is really must. And believe me, my communication skill was not so good at all, but I used to like I use like what we say, like I communicate with the people as much as I can do. I like some yeah, in the project also when I was working with Innodatic INC, so I have a project to there is a chance to lead that project. So I raised my voice like yeah, I can lead. So at that time you have to connect with the many people, tell about like assign the role, and also take care of the project. At that time you have to communicate, you have to discuss with, and you have to make other people also understood about the concept and what they have to do. So that's challenging for me because my communication skill was not good, but after doing that I can say like I am improving myself in the communication sector also. So yeah, this is actually much required.
Yeah, yeah. Communication is a part of ourselves because if we know every concept, everything, and we did not know how to express the concept, so what is the important that we know those things? So it is really most important thing that we
Yeah.
know how to express those things. Yeah. Okay, so from my side, all the question has finished. So I have one more thing. Let's see from the comment section if the people are asking any question.
Yeah, let's see. Let's see if at all we have some questions. So let's see.
Okay, so I got a question from Praveen Kumar, and he's asking that how freshen can enter to it.
How fresher?
Yeah, yeah.
I just say, first of all, you should be calm and patient because in data science field, mostly companies hire experience, mostly, but fresher also can be get selected. For that, you should have to be like, if you are from 360 or from any organization, or any uh, educational like in educational institute, so like you should also do some internship at the initial. You start your journey with the internship first, go with the questions like a real-time questions, real-time projects, work on it, learn from them, and make as an intern experience. First of all, this is your first choice. Before that, you have to complete your course. While learning the course, you don't need to search for job. Believe me, it's a very drawback if people is going to search while doing course, because just complete your course, then you have to know like what to do, what not to do, how you are going the concept. Even when I completed my AI course, then I used to come like in March, I had completed my AI course, and then I used to search for the job. Before that, I never think about it even. So be patient at that time, go for the intern, and actually go with every kind of questions, like choose one project from the statistical modeling, and choose one concept from the deep learning concept, whether it is from the NLP, whether it is from the computer vision. So go with such things, and try to like build, try to in the learning phase, try to build it from the scratch to the deployment. If even you have to get knowledge about it, like how you are going that. Okay, so this how, just build your knowledge at that time, do hard work. Guys, seriously, I just want to say one thing: nothing come up easily. Believe me, nothing come up easily for fresher, even for the experience also. Until and unless you did not consider or give time in a hard work, you cannot get it. So learn many things and make yourself like very knowledgeable. Then the second step is to build your resume. And how will you build your resume? The best part will help you is the JD, job description. Go with the JD, what they have requirement, just try to uh, put such a skill which you have or related to the JD in your resume. That will actually help you to build your resume also. Then you start getting shortlisted also, because if you have a 1 year of intern experience, so you can consider yourself that you are working for a 1 year. Okay, and you have also learned from 6 months, so it's like you can consider like 1.6 year of experience you have in the data science field. You are learning Python from 1.6 year. Okay, you have experience of on this project also related to the NLP or computer vision or some statistical modeling. Okay, so this kind of thing you can show. So at that time you become not a fresher. You are not a fresher at that time. Only till you did not attend the intern or you did not given the intern, at that time you are a fresher. So after completing the intern, then you can apply for the company who is need of a 1 or 2 year of experience. You can go with it, and at that time you also solve it also. So yeah, this is the way actually I did. I was experienced, so that would be like I did the same thing. I was like working for the energetics, and parallelly I was searching for a company also. So yeah, so at that time I find some jobs and I keep posting over my resume there, and also mailing them. Even I tried for various company. I also try for Google also, like a data scientist. So still it is in the pending. I don't know whenever. Okay, it's not like hard to think. Like you can do, like anybody can do. It's just that maybe the resume what I share they did not like, because it is still showing pending process since 2 months. So I don't know what the thing is going. So yeah, so it's okay. Like this is how the fresher can do or builder.
Yeah, yeah. So we need not to think much about it as a
Yeah,
fresher or
yeah.
as experience.
Yeah. Both
Just
are
like
parallel. All the thing is just a knowledge. Knowledge.
mm, Yeah, as much as we project we do and internship, those will help you to get the experience.
Yeah.
Yeah, so let's see if there is any other question. Okay, so there is nothing. I think I am saying that because I think almost everything we have completed. Yeah, but there is a thing like many of the people saying congratulations. Uh, Chitrakshi Narwal, Raghavendra, Karnam, Meenakshi, Manoj, Bhaskar. These are the people who are saying you congratulations.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah,
I can.
it's very congratulations to you, and it's really a hard work to get a job in this time, pandemic time.
Yeah, thank you, Rishabh, and thank you other people as well, who is congratulating me. And seriously, thank you guys, and thank you 360 Panasonic Career X, and especially where I'm working at the UST Global. So yeah, thank you guys. Thank you so much for believing me and trusting me that I can do. And yeah, thank you everyone, and thank you Rishabh for your uh, very good questions what you had asked me, and maybe the fresher or the experience will learn a lot from this interview, and will help them also.
Yeah, yeah. Like many people have question like this is the pandemic time and we are not getting job these times. Yeah, it's pandemic, but we can use this time to learn things.
Yeah,
I think.
exactly. Take it like when last time when I have like first pandemic, like first lockdown, I have my own blogging website, budgetspit.com. At that time, I connected with a few people, 6 or 7 people, and we start organizing a blogging website where we can post the technical stuff, the lifestyle, and all these things. So use it in the right way. Don't waste it. It's a time to explore. In this during this pandemic, you even in the data science field, we have a lot of researchers came. We have a lots of model came. Okay, so guys, they are not stop. Even they are researching, they can do that. So go with the news, go with the news feeds in the data science and AI field, and you will get to learn a lot of things and update yourself accordingly.
Okay, thank you so much, Saurabh, for this. Wonderful. You get the time for this. It's a very big thing. Thank you,
Yeah,
all of you, whoever is joining.
yeah. Thanks all, and thank you, Risha.